Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. Check it. I used to work in cubicle land, and there was this guy there that used to smoke meat, like sausages and jerky and all kinds of stuff. And he would bring it into work, like a platter full for people to, share with him. And the word would go out on the email, Clayton's got smoked meat in his office. And so people would run down there from all over the building. They'd go to his office, and he'd have like a platter of deliciousness. He used to make hot, spicy things. And people would just walk into his office, go, thanks, man, take some and leave. And I thought that was really rude. And I would go down there because, who's not hungry at 10 o'clock in an office? And I'd say, hey, man, you got meat? And he's like, yeah. And I'd say, what do you got? And he'd tell me what it was. I'd say, how'd you marinate it? I'd talk to him because he's a person, right? I mean, that's all. I'd just have a conversation. And then I wouldn't take a piece of meat until he said, have some. But I wouldn't just walk in, and while I'm having this conversation with them, people are just walking in, grabbing it, and leaving. Some of them not even saying thank you. And so one day he asked me, he goes, hey, Joe, do you want a smoker? I said, a smoker? He goes, yeah, I'm getting rid of my old one. I got a new one for Christmas I like better. And this is the smoker that he smoked all that delicious food on. And I said, yeah, how much do I owe you? He said, nothing. And so it's pretty cool. It's kind of simple. It's fired by propane. Ta-da. Has a burner underneath, low, medium, high. You put water in the top to keep things from getting too dry. And that slides in there. I'm going to put my gloves on because it's a little greasy. That slides in there like that. And then this is a heavy-duty steel tray. And I just keep my wood chips out here. I don't care if they get wet. Whiskey barrel smoking chips. And just put them in there. They're frozen right now. It's freezing out here. It's about, 20-something degrees. I have another bag of these that's apple. And, and something else too, mesquite. And then this goes on the top, like that. Put that in there. That doesn't look like it's going in all the way. There we go. Okay, that's the air. Then, I've been putting this off for a couple days because the weather hasn't been good, so it's been dry rubbed, marinating for a couple days. Oh my goodness, that smells good. Wow. Can you see that? Meat the way Yah intended. So, yeah, I should put my glove on. Pull this out. Wow, that looks good. Oh, man. That on there. That's what pants are made for. Close this up. Open the top so a little bit of the smoke can get out. It doesn't put out the fire. Close this bad boy. Turn on the gas. And what's going on here? Gas is cold. smell it. Fire. Well, I guess you can stick around for the ride. See what's going to happen here. I hear it again. Woo! All right. That's why I did it with a long thing. So what's going to happen is that's going to burn up, heat up the wood chips. They're going to start smoking, and hours from now, we'll have deliciousness for supper and for breakfast and for leftovers. And now we're shifting gears. Our own Viking, Jeremiah, has taken me under his wing, he and another friend of his, and they're teaching me how to blacksmith, how to forge. Beating on red steel, yellow steel, and my first project is almost done. Can you see this? This is called a sax, it's spelled CX. It's also called something like a scramasax or something. It's the knife from which the word sax is the knife, and Saxons derive from the same word because Saxons carried knives like this. Single edge here. This is called a broken back sax. I had to pound this down, and I started this knife out with a piece of leaf spring cut in half lengthwise, and the whole piece of leaf spring was about this wide and about, I don't know, about that long, about this long. And then I started beating on it, and it got longer and longer and spread out, and put this edge on it, and I'm really happy with it so far. I need to now do the final sharpening. I have to do a little bit of file work right in here and then get it on a stone and make it really sharp. And then I'm gonna take it out to the bushcraft camp and give it a go. This is walnut that the guy whose farm we were at, he had a chunk of walnut. He just cut it into pieces, and we epoxied and pinned it onto here, and then I shaped the handle. I did the final sanding and shaping today. And so it's this big, and I really like it. Let's see if it performs. I did some videos on it, you guys might have seen. We tempered it and, you know, quenched it and all that stuff. But the guy, Jeremiah, who's helping me, I call him a master blacksmith, but he'll be very quick to tell you he's not. But compared to me, he is my mentor. He said, yeah, we're still working on the tempering, quenching, hardening process, so we'll see how it does. I'll take you along for the ride when we do it, but this is my sax, first thing I've ever made. Like I said, if you go back, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and look at the videos, you can see me pounding on the piece of steel that I started with. So I like it. I didn't want to make it all shiny and nice. I wanted to leave these hammer marks in there. I kind of like that. So yeah, and I gave the handle a little bit of contour so I can grab it. All right, thanks for coming along. I'll let you know how it was. I'll see you out there.